45 minutes ago. Taehyung reveals everything Jungkook denies, army panics. What if everything you thought you knew about BTS, about the bond, the brotherhood, the unbreakable trust, was suddenly called into question? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, your home for the deepest, most gripping stories in the BTS universe. If you're new here and love BTS as much as we do, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss another video. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. 45 minutes ago, Kim Taehyung v. the soul of mystery and elegance in BTS, broke the silence. With trembling hands and a voice that seemed to carry the weight of years, he said just enough to make the world stop breathing. But before the words could even settle in ARMY's hearts, Jeon Jungkook did something no one saw coming. He denied it all. Instantly. Bluntly. Coldly. Now, the fandom is in chaos. Whispers have turned into panic. Armies are asking, what exactly did Taehyung reveal? Why is Jungkook refusing to accept it? And most disturbingly, what truth has been hidden behind those perfect smiles for so long? Let's dive right into it, because time is running out. And what happened just 45 minutes ago might change how we see BTS forever. It started with a live stream. Taehyung, alone in a quiet room, eyes heavy with emotion. No stage lights. No makeup. Just him and a truth too big to carry alone any longer. He began by saying, "There are things we've never said, not because we didn't trust you, but because we didn't know how." His words were slow, like each one was being pulled out of a place he'd buried deep. For a few seconds, the chat was frozen. Was this going to be a casual talk? A nostalgic ramble? No one expected the next sentence. There was a moment when everything almost ended. We almost walked away from each other. And just like that, the air shifted. Taehyung didn't give names. He didn't need to. His eyes told a story louder than words. A story of late-night arguments, silences that stretched too long, and a choice that nearly shattered the 7 we thought were one. But even in his vulnerability, he protected them. He smiled softly and said, "But we made a pact, that no matter how hard it gets, we tell the truth when it matters most." That was the moment everyone leaned in closer. Because then he said something that struck like lightning. One of us was ready to leave, for good. A pause. A gulp. A haunted look in his eyes. Speculation immediately ignited across the globe. Was it RM, burdened with leadership? Was it Suga, with his quiet storms and past struggles? Or was it Jungkook? Then came the most revealing moment of all. Taehyung whispered, as if afraid to speak it too loud. Sometimes, the ones who smile the most are the ones who carry the heaviest doubts. At that exact moment, thousands noticed something strange. Jungkook had just gone live. On a separate platform. Almost as if he was watching Taehyung too. And within minutes, he responded. Jungkook sat on a stool, arms crossed, his face unreadable. No intro. No warmth. Just this. "Don't twist things, Hyung." The fandom froze. He didn't name Taehyung, but the message was loud and clear. This wasn't a denial to the public, it was a message aimed directly at Taehyung. Then Jungkook leaned forward and said something that sent a chill down every ARMY's spine. "There are things we agreed never to say. I'm not going to start now." He logged off. 10 minutes. That's all it took for the internet to explode. Was this a misunderstanding? Or had something far deeper been simmering beneath the surface all this time? Let's go back. Not to 2023. Not even to 2020. But all the way back to 2018. During their Love Yourself tour, something strange was noticed by the most observant armies. A tension, subtle but real, between Jungkook and Taehyung. Some fans called it imagination, others called it exhaustion. But there were moments when they avoided eye contact during sound checks, where Jungkook seemed unusually quiet when Taehyung spoke. And then, of course, came the Bon Voyage episode in Malta. Many remember it as one of their most heartfelt journeys together. But there was a moment, barely a minute long, when Jungkook disappeared from the group, walking off alone into the dark. Taehyung went after him. Cameras didn't capture what they said, but when they returned, both looked like they'd been crying. What was said that night? And could it be connected to what's unraveling right now? Taehyung's recent confession wasn't about drama. It was about pain. About a wound that never healed. And Jungkook's response wasn't angry, it was defensive. Protective. Like someone trying to keep a secret buried, not just for himself, but for someone else. And maybe that's what's truly terrifying. Because if the two members who once stood side by side on every stage are now on opposite ends of the truth, then what's really going on inside BTS? Why now? Why reveal this now, when BTS is in their most vulnerable state, some serving in the military, others preparing for solo projects, and fans desperately clinging to the hope of a full comeback in 2025? Could this be connected to something bigger? A power struggle? A broken promise? Or worse, a betrayal? We don't know yet. But what we do know is this: Taehyung wanted us to feel it. The honesty. The risk. The emotion. And Jungkook's denial wasn't just a wall, it was a crack in something much bigger. And in between them? Us. Army. Watching, wondering, panicking. Because if the truth is this hard for them to face, what will it do to us when we finally hear it? The storm had begun. As the minutes passed after Jungkook's curt response, fan forums caught fire. On Twitter, #ProtectTaehyung and #WeBelieveInJungkook were trending simultaneously. Two sides. One fandom. Thousands of armies didn't know where to stand, while others insisted this was just another miscommunication, blown out of proportion. But others felt something deeper. Because this wasn't just about one livestream. It was about something that had been building for years, unspoken tension, carefully disguised behind perfect performances and polished interviews. Now, the dam had cracked, and Taehyung had allowed a sliver of truth to escape. But what was the real weight of that truth? Tell us in the comments below. Let your voice be part of the story. And if this video moved you, share it. Because sometimes, healing begins with one person finally saying, "I see you. I hear you. I'm still here." Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay kind. Stay curious. And never stop loving BTS, not just for who they are on stage, but for who they are when the lights go out.